Hello, everyone, and welcome to Budget Life with Paula. We are here today to go over our budget for the entire month of April. We are in the month of April, and it is so amazing that we are on the fourth month of the year. Before I get started, I want to say thank you so very much for all of the well wishes, all of the prayers regarding my sister and her surgery, and the strength that I needed just to kind of work all things around with getting her through the recovery and then with the kids. Thank you guys so much. This community is more than just a budgeting community. We really look out for each other. We really do encourage each other. We really do send out well wishes and prayers. I am so grateful that you all are here to do that. So thank you so very much. And then before we get into it, I definitely want to just show you these wonderful wristlets that my sister, of course, she created before her surgery and before her injury that she had, which caused her to have a surgery. But these wristlets are just amazing. They are beautiful. I actually carry mine. Mine is a light blue and white because blue is my favorite color, with a blue tassel. You guys go check her Etsy shop out. She's got more items in there as well. Guys, hold on one quick second. I've got to run and grab something. I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. Thank you guys so much for hanging in with me today. Let's go ahead on and get started. So what we're going to do is we're going to fill in the month of April. April is already here. Let's see. Forgot to do this tab. I am new with this type of budget planner. I had the Budget Mom's Notebook in previous years of budgeting, and it was really great. I didn't do a whole lot of stickers and all of that with that planner and notebook, but this planner, I thought I'd start to do it. So how have you guys been? How's your week? I'm doing some bulk recordings, just trying to catch up. We're already in the month of April, so I'm actually technically a little bit behind with getting things started for the month of April. So let's see. Let me fill in the dates, and then I will be right back. Let's go ahead and just play some nice music, and I will be right back, you guys. Okay, so we've got the dates filled in. I've got my stickers. Sorry for the shadows. If you guys see some shadows, I do apologize. Let's see. We do have a birthday, and let me see if I don't have birthdays, but I will fill in my paydays. I've already had my income one, and And somewhere around about here, income 2 came through. And then income 3 will be, oopsie, uh-oh. Let's see if I can get this sticker, pick up the sticker. I don't have my little clip things, but somewhere around here this week would be income 3 for the month of April. Let's go over my financial goals. So my financial goals are, we definitely want to do our cash emergency fund a month. Now March, I did not get a chance to complete this at $100. And then let's see what else would be my goal for financial goal for April. I'm looking at my worksheets that I've been working on. Let's see. I'm going to put birthdays. My daughter's birthday is in April. I do have a certain amount that I'm saving up for. She wants a special gift from me, so I am going to make sure that I have that fully funded. And I think I'm going to say something like prom stuff. Lauren's prom is in May, so April will be the last month that I will last full 30 days. It's sometime mid-April. So I think that's going to be one of my financial goals. And of course, I've added just some additional, draw a line here, and I normally say just additional savings. These are just this month's goals. I did not have time. I literally forgot to look at a scripture for the month of April. I will go back and fill that in. I'll fill that in later. Let's see. I need to really make a note. I thought this thing had groceries. It's debts paid, payday, spend wisely. I thought it had something like a shopping cart. Oh, it does. Oh, it's up here. So I only have 2. So we'll do, let's see. I do know that this is one of the weeks that I will be grocery shopping for the week. I know it kind of runs into that number 7. And then I'll put one on the 21st. Pick up some things. Let's do it like this. Yeah. Even though it's a little bit past the line. You guys can see it. I hope I'm in frame. Let's see. Birthday weekend is here. I can't really think of too much of anything else. I think the kids' youth monthly outing is here. I'm just going to put KFC because that's the name of their youth group down at the church. I will put their youth sessions up here. I used to do that in my monthly view. See, and they call it Impact. So I'll put that there because that might be a busy night for me. Y'all, I can't think of anything else that I have going on. Let's see if there's anything else. I'm just going to make a note here at the end. Sorry, I'm taking my time to really think. But by the end of the month, this is just going to be a reminder, if you guys can see that. And I'm just going to put prom here just to check to see what all needs to happen. So with prom, I already have, since we're in April, the dress, the money for the dress. We just haven't ordered it yet, but the money for the dress is there, including any tailoring or anything like that, any adjustments to the dress that needs to happen. That's already been pulled out of my income. What else has been pulled out when it comes down to prom? She's already got her shoes, I think. So hair, makeup, I think, and one other thing needs to be done for prom. I've got a list. So I know definitely the dress has already been pulled out. So we'll just go over that list. Lauren and I will go over the list this month just to make sure we're on track. I don't think there's anything else with the stickers. I want to go ahead on and just flip now. I will tell you, if you're new here, the way that I do my budget might not be the traditional way. One thing about budgeting, you make it work for you and your family, your lifestyle. It's not really a good idea to try to do what other people do. Number one, they may have things similar to your lifestyle, but it's not your lifestyle. I think the camera's shaking some, so let me pull it back. So yeah, it's not yours. So this is how I do things. I'm gonna make it work. So let's go ahead and get started. I don't put up what I expect my income will be. I write down everything, and then I total my budget expenses. And then when it actually hits my account, we'll go back and close the month up with the actual column. So there's two columns there if you can't see that. This first box here, outside of the income box, is my bills. And so with my bills, my phone bill, we're going to say $361. That was what it was last month. And that's me and the kiddos and the plan that we have. I do understand that that might seem high to some. However, I'm going to zoom you guys in a little bit. That's what works for me and the kiddos. $224 for health insurance. $44 for dental. My truck insurance, I mentioned in a previous video, my truck insurance went up slightly. If it continues to go up, I may have to check into another insurance company. Like I said, I have a very large sports utility truck, and it can get costly with the insurance. And it's not a brand new one, but it's not old either. So for the month of April, I'm gonna budget $200 for Capital One, and I think I'm gonna at least try to do $50 for the PO box for the month of May. All right, here comes a calculator, so we will calculate this and get a total. So it's 361, 224, 44, 157, 250. That's 1036. I must say I may have some shadows, and I do apologize for that. All right, gas for my vehicle, for my truck, we're going to say for the month, we're going to say $300. Every time I put $400, we never reach that $400 mark, so I'm going to drop it down to $300. $600 for food. Household will get $100. Now, this is where I talked about my previous videos. I had it for rollover money. I'm going to call it supplement money, and that is money that I intentionally pull out of my income to cover any shortages that I may have the upcoming income. So I do know that I pull $46 out in income number 3 to cover or roll over, supplement income 1 for the month of May. So that'll come out of April's budget. And is there anything else? I'm going to just add an additional $20 in there. So that's for supplement money. We'll say $66. That might change because I may not need any other money pulled out except for that $46. So we got 300, 600, 100, and then 66. That's 1066 here. I will say that, how did I come up with 46? 46 is pretty much a good number to take out of my April income and prepare for the first income in May. My first income in May is slightly, well, it's a lot less. It's a lot less than my incomes 2 and 3, and it does vary. So I've learned and watched the flow of things. $46 is a pretty good amount to tuck away to help with anything that needs any expenses in for income 1 the next month. This next box, I'm hoping you guys can see. Let me zoom out some so you can see it. It's family. So the kids daily, we're going to say 15 times 3. That's $45 for the month. 60 for Caleb's haircut. 50 for me. And 50 for their monthly expense. They may not do anything that will cost money for their monthly youth outing for April, but we'll give them $50 just in case. That is $205. Nothing for miscellaneous right now. We'll check. Normally miscellaneous is added at the end, and we get to see in our actual if we needed a miscellaneous section. Okay, sinking funds. I started to add sinking funds list, and then I stopped. So let's finish up to see what sinking funds we need to add. Hair. This is for me and the girls' hair appointments. My sinking funds, I put here in this box. Some of them have an end date, like my Christmas sinking fund, of course, has an end date. My hair envelope is more like a revolving, I put money in and I take money out, put money in, I take money out, depending on any hair items, products that we need, or hair appointments. The kids' bank is an automatic draft, and I want to be sure that I include that in the monthly budget. And then my buffer at the bank is an account that I have that I just put money in as a cushion if I am going to do online grocery shopping, online household shopping. If gas prices are crazy and they raise the price, I'll have that money as a cushion. So that money just sits there. And I don't always get a chance to put like a whole lot in buffer, but it does add up because it just sits there, and when I need it, I just use it. I'm looking to make sure. I want to add 3 stock ups to my sinking fund. This is a 3 stock up envelope for my meat, pantry, and household. Those envelopes are sinking funds. At the end of the month, I pull the money out. Even if I don't finish a challenge, I'll pull the money out at the end of the month, and I stock up in those 3 categories: our meat, our pantry, and our household. So that's a sinking fund that I have. Anything else is pretty much savings. Let me add my truck registration. I do have what's called like a sinking fund binder, and some of these categories that I'm listing is in that binder because I use cash and I stuff that. Anything else? I've got Christmas. That's a savings. I think, what is this, April? I think in May, I'm going to add the sinking fund for my kids' youth summer trip. They always go on an annual youth trip with the youth down at the church, and I'll start saving for that, listing that here in May, because I believe this year they're going to go in July. So I'll start listing that and including that in my May's budget, but I won't do that for April. All right, so I think that's it for my sinking funds. Now let's just fill it in. I'm going to say $25 for my buffer there. I do automatically know the kids' bank, gets $90. $30 for the month for hair. Christmas is a set amount because I went on and calculated that out. So that's going to get $162. I have a deadline for that so that I can have that money gathered and then use it to do Christmas shopping before, of course, before December. Let's do 15 a page income. So we'll just say $45 this month for 3 stock ups. We'll see. I think the challenges that's in there is basically $75, but we'll just say it's $45 right now. Truck. We're going to say truck times 2. $70. We'll do $70 for truck registration this month. And if we get extra, we'll include it over in the actual that we actually was able to stuff. All right, so now for savings. Can you guys see that? Okay. Oh, let's add the total. Sorry, let's add the total. 25, 90, 30, 162, 45, and then 70, 422. How have you guys been? I haven't asked you that. I hope you guys are doing well. We are dealing with spring and pollen season. How about that? We've got a lot of pollen. So here's my savings. I'm going to include my mini savings challenges binder in here. My mini savings challenges help to fund certain sinking funds, pretty much these, but mainly the ones that are listed here for the month. So we are working with cash emergency fund, which is going to be a separate one. The birthday celebration, and then prom stuff. So any extras that we get was going to be in that mini savings challenges. I've got a mini savings challenge binder. My emergency fund, I know it is a sinking fund, but I like to write it separately. I don't want to put it on a separate row. My house binder is a part of my savings for the new house. Go check out those videos. Lauren is my senior, and she has her own senior binder with her prom, a future envelope, and college essential envelope. I like to stuff that. Shout out your shop. That's a video series that I do showcasing other YouTube budgeters and their creativities or creative products. And I also have a few challenges there for them. What else am I saving for? Let's take a look at my worksheets. Anything else I'm saving for that I missed? I don't think there's anything else in savings. So now let's just think about what we want to put in. We'll say 50 for miscellaneous. Not miscellaneous, but mini savings challenges. I want to set my goal for 100. House, we just finished savings challenges, and in that house binder, it's 10 envelopes, y'all. So we just finished 10 savings challenges, or 9 savings challenges. We'll be finishing up that last utilities envelope soon. And I think we added up $1,000 that I put down at the bank. So we're starting fresh. This month, we're going to do low amounts. So let's just say, we're going to do $100. If we're able to do more, we'll show you at the end of the month. For Lauren, let's see. We've already got the prom dress. We need to include, let's see. Let's include, excuse me, you guys. Let's include, let's include $100 there. Yeah, let's just do that. And then we're going to do $30 for shout out your shop. Okay, let's add this up. We've got 50, 300 plus 30. 380. I could have did that in my head. I was still thinking if there was anything else. Okay. We don't have anything in this box to fill in right now. So let's total up all of our budgeted amounts. So we have $336 for bill. $10.36 for bills, $10.66 for variables, $2.05 for family, nothing for miscellaneous, $4.22 for sinking funds, and then $3.80 for savings. We have $3,109, y'all, that we are budgeting for the month of April. Now, mind you, this amount does not include three things. If you've been with me a while, you already know. What do we say? Tithe giving, my current house obligations, because we live with my sister, so we all help out, chip out, or chip in, not chip out. And then what I am saving for my purchase of my home, down payment. You do have the house binder videos that you can watch to see me stuff for certain categories in that binder. But that's all we have today. We are expected to spend and save $3,109. We will see when how well we do at the end of the month, if we went over or if we're a little bit close to that budgeted amount. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you have a great rest of your day and night whenever you're watching. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.